Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to finish up the kitchen area in my apartment upgrade series. If you haven't already watched the first video, you can go ahead and click up here for the first part. So today is going to be mainly decluttering and putting some decor finishing items throughout the place. So let's get to it. Alright, so if you remember in the last video, we are turning this corner of my counter into a coffee corner. So I went ahead and got a couple of things, but I also did get this plastic piece sawed off so that it could be a little bit shorter. So as you see, it ends right here, and before it didn't end till like all the way back here. So now it's a perfect fit. Also, if you guys do happen to get these, just so you know, they are very sticky. So once it's on, it's almost like never coming off. Forewarning for that in case you are interested in getting these, but I will admit it's worth it. So for this corner section, I'm going to add a little Lazy Susan, which I have here that I just bought from Amazon. So I have that, and I also have, which I'm very excited, these new syrup dispensers for my iced coffees, and I got them in silver and they are going to be perfect. And then I have here a Lazy Susan to go in the corner and replace this clear acrylic one. This is the 10-inch Lazy Susan where I'm going to be putting my ground coffee, my sugar, and 2 of the syrup dispensers. If you also saw in the last video, I had these white coffee and sugar containers. Unfortunately, after doing the measuring and testing them out on this Lazy Susan, because it was square and not round, it was really hard to fit things onto the Lazy Susan because the Lazy Susan is round. So some of these leftover containers that I have, and I'll probably just have to buy labels, but for now I think this is going to be fine. They're see-through so I can see them perfectly fine. So I'll put brown sugar in one, and then I'll put the ground espresso in the other one. So my idea is to put them on here, and then I'll have my 2 dispensers like this. And then if I have room, I'm thinking about getting another container here for small spoons to be able to scoop out the coffee and sugar or just to mix. So I'll definitely have room for something else here. But for now, I think these are going to look so nice. And yeah, so let's go ahead and fill these up. Also, I just learned this hack recently, but if you have brown sugar that has hardened, an easy way to fix that is just to put a little bit of a wet paper towel, not too soaked, but just wet it, rinse it out, and then toss it in here in an airtight container. And I literally had just opened this to test it out. It had only been, I think, like 20 minutes in here, but I just wanted to test and see if it was okay. And it's already, like, this was rock hard, and it's already so soft. So this is a great hack for anyone who has dry or like rock hard sugar. Okay, because the rest of it is still pretty hard, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this paper towel back in it. And I'm just gonna cover it, and it's not like dripping wet or anything, but it's just damp. I'm gonna toss it in here. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna leave it in here, and then hopefully by the time I finish everything else, we'll come and finish this. Now moving on to my syrup dispensers, I have here some labels to go on them. So of course I have vanilla over here. So I'm gonna look for vanilla. And I'll have to get a second syrup. I don't have a second one at the moment, but I would love to try something like hazelnut or toffee. I think would be a good one. Maybe white chocolate sounds really good too. So who knows? But I think there's even room for like a third one if I need. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, so I can even add a third one if I wanted to, but I don't really use, I just recently started getting back into my iced coffees, so I don't think I need to go crazy, but let me also see how high it sits so I can kind of get an idea for where to put it. So let's do vanilla. I just want to use this as our guide. Let's see. Let's try and do this like this. I am so obsessed over this. I don't have anything yet, but I would like to try. Should I make my decision now? I do want to try it. White chocolate. Oh gosh, what do I do? Should I do hazelnut? Hazelnut sounds really good. Let's do a hazelnut. Let's do it. Wow, this looks amazing. I can even spread them out so they look a little bit more even. And then at the ends, we're just going to attach the straw piece. Put that in here. And voila! We have our vanilla syrup dispenser. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And I'm just gonna put the straw in here before I forget. But this will be for our hazelnut, and I'll just have to find some nice fall hazelnut iced coffee drink recipe. Eventually, I would love to get rid of this Keurig. I'm still trying to find the right one. Anthony really likes the Keurig, but for me, I prefer espresso. So I would love to get an espresso here, but we will see which one will be the winner for us. But for now, I think this is so cute. It swirls around nicely. There's room to put more stuff, but I think maybe the less the better, just to keep everything nice and clean and not so cluttered. So I'm gonna put this here. You guys might remember this on the other side of my counter, but I do use that other outlet and I never use this outlet, so I think this is a lot of a better, this is a better option. I'm also gonna add these olive oil and vinegar containers. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I got this little faux plant at Hobby Lobby as well, so I thought I'd put it together and just add it here, and now we have such a nice decorative corner. Because unfortunately, there is a light there, there's a light across on the other counter where the coffee is, but there is no light here. So I just bought this 5-pack of lights, which is actually perfect because I am going to add some under our cabinet where the bar area is. So this is actually perfect, so I'm glad I have extras. And I already put in 3 AAA batteries into here. You just put the back on and then you twist it to close it. And it has an adhesive. Let's give it a good wipe to make sure that it sticks. Okay, so it's pretty, it's on there. We can tap it, and now it matches both ends. It's not as bright. I can definitely put 2 on this side, but I just think this is so perfect. It doesn't need to be super bright. All right, so the next order of business is going to be under the sink, which I already have the organization items. It just needs to be organized. We also, as you can see, have a lot of plastic bags, which I'm trying to keep them in that black drawer. So I'm gonna try and roll them up, fold them up, whatever doesn't fit. I'm just gonna have to get rid of them because we don't need that many bags. I'm usually pretty good at bringing my own shopping bags, but there will be times when I forget. is where I'm gonna try to condense everything that's in here, see if there's anything I can get rid of. I think this box is pretty much empty. I have my whisk already out, so I might put this with that. And then try and condense this. I might see if I can use this long, clear bin. I mean, I don't like that it's not super clear like that one, but these are very deep drawers, and so I need something to go a little bit further back that I can pull out. So I'm gonna see if I can use this tub where I had my old baking items. And I have a feeling that it's gonna work. Oh, yes, it's just perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. that's a wrap. I am so exhausted, but I'm also really excited that I was able to declutter, get rid of so much stuff. I mean, if you could only see the situation I have going on the floor, it's crazy. And one thing I wanted to upgrade, and maybe I'll just do it in the future, would be a new knife set and or toaster. And I think that would be a very nice upgrade. But you know, whenever you're upgrading your space, you're never gonna reach a final destination because you're always gonna wanna keep changing with the seasons, with the trends. So if you stayed till the very end, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching along, and I hope that this was satisfying for you and maybe inspired you to organize your kitchen and possibly give you some ideas. Let me know down below in the comments what room you would like for me to do next. We have either the bar area, the living room, the bathroom, the bedroom, and the patio, which I'll probably save for last. So let me know what part you would like to see next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!